Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're digging into some really surprising facts about China.
Yeah, things you probably don't hear every day. We've pulled together some details that go way beyond the headlines.
Exactly. China's so vast, so ancient, you just know there are going to be some unexpected twists. Our mission today, uncover some of those hidden gems.
Right. Moving past the usual knowledge to find those fascinating little details.
Okay, let's start with something that messes with my sense of geography.
Yeah.
China has just one time zone, Beijing time.
Uh-huh.
Despite being, almost as wide as the U.S. How does that even work?
Well, it's a decision made back in the 20th century. It was really about national unity, streamlining things across the country.
Okay, unity, communication, makes sense.
Yeah, if you're way out west, the practical effect is, the sun might not rise until super late, like 10 a.m. sometimes. It definitely impacts daily life out there.
Wow, that's quite a trade-off. Okay, another big image, the Great Wall. We all picture this single massive wall, right?
Right, but that picture isn't quite accurate. It's not really one wall.
It's multiple walls?
Exactly. It's more like a huge network of walls, fortifications, watchtowers, built by different dynasties over, centuries.
For different reasons, I guess.
Precisely. Different threats, different borders at different times, and the total length, if you add it all up, is immense, over 21,000 kilometers. Just staggering.
That's more than half the Earth's circumference, isn't it?
Yeah.
Incredible. Now, switching gears to innovation. The 4 great inventions.
Ah, yes. Paper, gunpowder, the compass printing.
We hear the list, but it's easy to just gloss over how truly world-changing these were.
Oh, absolutely. These weren't just small improvements. They were fundamental. They completely reshaped communication, warfare, exploration, knowledge itself.
Imagine navigating without a compass or mass communication without paper and printing.
The world would look incredibly different. Their impact was truly profound and ancient.
Right. Okay, fast forward a bit. A modern phenomenon. Chinese New Year, the Spring Festival. Chunyuan, right? It's called the world's largest annual human migration. The numbers are just hard to comprehend.
Hundreds of millions traveling. It really shows you how deep that cultural pull is, the importance of family reunions, and the logistics.
Yeah.
It's a monumental task every single year.
Okay, now for a real curveball, fortune cookies.
The classic end to a Chinese meal in the West.
Except they're probably not Chinese at all. I read they likely started in California.
That's the fascinating twist, yeah. Likely invented by Japanese immigrants there, probably around the turn of the 20th century.
So strange how things get associated like that.
It really is. It's a great example of how food travels and changes and how cultural labels can be, misleading sometimes. Makes you wonder what else we assume, right?
Totally. Okay, symbols. China's national animal is the dragon.
A mythical creature.
Which is pretty unusual, right? Most countries pick a real animal. Lion, eagle.
Right. But the dragon is so deeply woven into Chinese culture. It symbolizes power, strength, good luck, imperial authority.
So choosing a mythical symbol says something profound.
I think it speaks volumes about the enduring power of tradition, myth, and these foundational cultural beliefs.
And speaking of culture, it's crucial to remember China isn't monolithic.
Oh, definitely not.
There are over 50 distinct ethnic groups recognized, alongside the Han majority.
That's right. The Han are over 90%, but you have 55 officially recognized minority groups, each with unique languages, customs, traditions. It's an incredibly diverse tapestry within one nation.
Adds so much complexity. Now, something cuddlier. Giant pandas.
Iconic. And exclusively native to China's central mountain ranges.
And China loans them out to zoos worldwide. Yeah. This panda diplomacy thing. What's the strategy there?
It's a really interesting blend, isn't it? Conservation meets international relations, using this unique, beloved animal as a symbol of goodwill, a soft power tool, essentially.
Clever. Okay, let's touch on language. Mandarin Chinese. It has a reputation, especially for Western learners, as being incredibly difficult.
It definitely presents unique challenges. The writing system, the characters is one thing, but the tones.
The tones, right, where the pitch changes the meaning of a syllable.
Exactly. That's a huge hurdle for speakers of non-tonal languages. It highlights just how different linguistic structures can be.
Okay, last one, and this is another food surprise. Ketchup.
Ketchup seems pretty American.
Right, but the word itself, ketchup, apparently comes from southern China.
No way, really?
Yeah, from a Hokkien word, ketchup. And it wasn't tomato-based originally, it was like a fermented fish sauce.
Wow. So the name traveled and the recipe completely transformed. That's the story. It shows how interconnected food history is, how words and ingredients migrate and evolve in completely unexpected ways.
So, wrapping up, from a single time zone, across a vast land, walls that aren't a wall, to fortune cookies from California, and ketchup from fish sauce.
Yeah.
We've covered some really surprising ground.
It really peels back layers, doesn't it? It shows the complexity and the often hidden histories behind things we take for granted.
It definitely makes you think. So considering these kinds of surprising origins and cultural nuances, maybe a question for you, the listener, is what other widely held assumptions about the world might be worth a closer look?
That's a great question. What else might have a hidden story?
Definitely food for thought. We really encourage you to keep exploring these fascinating sides of Chinese culture and history. Thanks for diving deep with us today.